Hello and welcome to the Comfort Cartoons archive. Today we'll be adding 5 new items to our counter that come from the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks line. All 5 of these cars here were released in 2019 and we'll be going over them each in their set order, covering the small details. I happen to have in this case one set out of box and one set in box, so we'll be able to take a closer look at the packaging and also the trucks themselves. So let's go ahead and start with number 1 on the list, SpongeBob SquarePants himself. So covering first here we have SpongeBob SquarePants. This is the Town Hauler casting. So on the front cover, you'll see you have a wave design pattern here. There's the divots inside the plastic, of course, to house the actual wheels, and we won't be covering all these things on all of the packaging just because this is the first one. You have a bikini bottom C pattern on the flooring of the truck itself. The trim around the outside of the plastic is a very modern yellow pineapple style look. It has a pink star positioning its number in the set. And then on the background of the packaging, you have SpongeBob himself, who looks very cute, if I might add. And then a more realistic 3D rendering of the truck in a dirt terrain, kind of displaying its off-road capabilities. And on the back, you'll see the rest of the characters in this set, including Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and Plankton. You'll see that this car was also made in Thailand, and Hot Wheels being owned by the Mattel company, of course. And on the back, you'll see the Nickelodeon logo, the name SpongeBob SquarePants, the character, the strength being super absorbency, crash attack being bubble bash, and motor variation being become monster of the month. And as for the truck itself, it rolls extremely smoothly. I could definitely see this rolling on dirt with no problems. The design itself has SpongeBob and a very fierce look, sticking his tongue out. That's on both sides, including the SpongeBob logo, the Hot Wheel logo, and also the Monster Trucks logo. And then on the top here, we have 2 stripes that have some ocean bubbles inside of them. On the back, it also has a Viacom stamp here from 2020. Even though this product was released in 2019, this particular set car came out in 2020. Next up, we have Patrick's star here. And this is using the dairy delivery casting, and we'll be taking a look at the back of the packaging on that one. Name, Patrick, truck type, character, strength, regeneration, crash attack, rock the house, and motivation, absolutely nothing. And taking a look at the truck itself, again, really fun to roll around here. If you take a close look at it, it's got purple rims, but also a green like tint on the rims that you can barely see on camera, but it is there. A green cage on the inside, chrome on the bottom, and on the top here, you got some bikini bottom flowers, very reminiscent of Patrick's shorts, in a purple stripe design. I think the dairy truck design was a good idea considering we know Patrick is a big fan of ice cream. And of course on the side you've got the Monster Truck logo, the SpongeBob logo, Hot Wheel logo, and an angry looking Patrick, which fits the Monster Truck vibe for sure. So next up we have Squidward tentacles, and the Squidward cast type for this one is pure muscle. Taking a look at the back of his car, we've got of course name Squidward, truck type, character, strength, miserable wreckage, crash attack, sonic clarinet blast, and motivation to be recognized for his talent. Okay, and Squidward is number 3 in the set. Rolls, of course, remarkably smooth. Has purple all the way throughout the rims that kind of give a reminiscent vibe of the bottom of his suction cups. We have Squidward screaming at the top of his lungs. A yellow undercage, a chrome bottom, and features all the logos on the back of the truck itself. The paint in this one has kind of a glitter effect, and on the top we also have the Squidward S-colored blue stripe and also some musical notes to fit in with his crash attack of sonic clarinet blast. Next up, we've got Mr. Krabs. He is number 4 in the set of 5. He is using the cast model Roger Dodger. Name, Mr. Krabs, truck type, character, of course, strength, secret formula, crash attack, dime dropper, and motivation, money. Mr. Krabs' car rolling around looks really cool with all of the actual chrome that you get on there. And if you look at the car as it's moving, the wheels kind of actually resemble like a coin of some kind that if he would definitely be pinching for sure. It has this huge engine poking out of the top, but it has yellow, blue, and red, which really kind of embodies Mr. Krabs' outfit very well. And then chrome on the bottom. And on the side, of course, you've got a very aggressive Mr. Krabs as well. Aggression kind of can be seen throughout this whole set, considering it is Monster Trucks. You've got the SpongeBob logo, Hot Wheel, and also Monster Truck logo from front to the back. And my favorite little detail on this one, of course, is the striping we saw on the rest of the cars, but with a bunch of bikini bottom dollars coming through it. And as a personal note, one of of my favorites in this set, if not maybe my favorite, just because I feel like they did such a good job of bringing it all together. Next up, we have number 5 in the set, and that is Plankton's car, and it is using the Midwest Madness casting for this one. Let's take a look at the packaging. Name: Plankton. Truck type: character. Strength: fiendish intelligence. Crash attack: chum bucket crush. And motivation being world domination. And taking a closer look at the truck itself here, you can see it's got a red interior there for the cage and also the wheels, but on the rims themselves it kind of has a gold look to it, like a chrome style gold. On the side you've got the logos, of course, but not just that, you've got Plankton kind of commanding the truck forward in some kind of diabolical charge. You have a little engine coming out, which is kind of cool. Could just be the cast model, but at the same time I think it's cool that it's very small in comparison to Mr. Krabs. It makes sense with his stature. It does have a more noticeable blue stripe on the side of it. The Squidward and Mr. Krabs cars also had stripes, but they were not very noticeable in comparison. And probably the best utilization of the stripe on the top of the vehicle being all black, and the electronic or pulse lines coming through to represent his computer wife, Karen. So you kind of get a little 2-in-1 with this one right here. And I think as a duo, these two look really, really cool going head to head, just like this, as they would in the show itself. So on that note, that is actually all 5 trucks in this set. I think Mattel and Hot Wheels did an incredible job of bringing all the characters together. I would have loved to have seen a Sandy vehicle, and we do have another SpongeBob Hot Wheel that we'll be featuring in this collection counter eventually. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hitting the like button would help this channel out a lot. Let me know what was your favorite vehicle in the comments down below, and if you're interested in supporting the show and getting these videos on an early release along with extended videos on my regular channels, Comfort Cartoons and Anime Avenue, go support us on Patreon. It's a huge way to help me keep the lights on here in the cavern. And if you guys are interested in supporting the show, you can go check me out on Patreon. You'll get early releases of some of these videos and also extended versions of videos on my regular channel, Comfort Cartoon. And lastly, thank you so much for watching.